Alright, let's get this thing started. This is Sly Gambit. I am going to attempt to do Canny Valley SSD 6 here. I have heavy base going on with Blade Storm and Power Base Nox. I will probably bring in my Sniper Defender when it's appropriate, maybe this automatic dude. And we will see what happens. I've already trapped everything. I'll do a quick run around here before we get going, but I won't delay too long. If anybody's interested in how I did anything, it's pretty self-explanatory. I overbuilt everywhere. Canny Valley's been really tricky. I actually ran it SSD 5. I thought I had everything set up. I had some help invited from the Reddit Discord, and it was fortunate that I did because I missed an entire wave location.
You know the drill.
So I didn't have any traps set up at all. It would have been a massive failure. But SSD 6 is just SSD 5. Same amplifiers, just slightly more difficult, I think. That's it. So you can see here I've got my main build, main base. Relatively good. Nothing interesting about it. Pretty mobile, you can get around it. You can get all the way to the top. I've got jump pads for up top. I've got jump pads here where everybody spawns. I do get help with these every once in a while. I see I've got amplifier. Let's see, where do we go? So there's amplifier A down below. I've got traps up above it. Amplifier B is over here, also down below. So those two are kind of difficult because you've got a lot of guys falling on the bottom. Amplifier C is over there in the corner, and that's it. Now the first wave should be coming. And actually, I'm going to go check this out real quick. This is the one thing I did not look at. It should be coming from over here. They usually follow the same sequence as they have so far. And I probably need a little bit more over here. I've not really done any movement over here. You can see I've got like level 50 dynamos. This was obviously where I started out. And let's see, these guys only have 2 uses left on them. So it's not going to last very long. 15 uses on this one, 29. The ones up top are going to be okay. The ones at the bottom are pretty dead. Now, nothing's gotten back here, which is cool.
Nope.
Well, apparently something got back here.
Yeah, not
Probably
possible.
a smasher. But nothing's really come back here, so these are all pretty fresh. Unfortunately, they're all 34s and 50s. Not entirely sure what I'm going to face in terms of PL here, but I think it should be getting into the 50s now at least. So I'm going to prep for this one. I'm going to get a couple extra. You see now I got 82 traps. There's no reason not to build a whole bunch of these. Oh. Yeah. Well, nuts and bolts. It's kind of embarrassing. Well, hopefully this is enough then, because I am not going to find a whole bunch of nuts and bolts anywhere. Double check where this is at. Looks like I'm going to have to pull AC Slater out. Nope. Oh well. I really think I'm going to be okay. This wave is generally not too hard. At least it wasn't last time. I essentially used all of these traps without any real problems on this last go around. That's why I don't have anything up there. There. Let's put one more out here.
That'll do nicely.
That should be enough. Over on the other side, I think was a little bit more treacherous. And I do know the smashers will get up here, which, you know, clearly you don't really want smashers up here, but smashers will get up here. Not much else was making it close in the last one. You can see 3647, so when they're getting uses, I'm going to have to try to replace as many of these as I can as we go through. Hopefully with 82 traps out here. See, I should just be able to replace that. With 82 traps over here, it won't be... I don't think there'll be as many making it as there were before. So I'm mumbling. It's kind of boring. You guys are going to want to see actual gameplay if you've bothered coming here at all. I think I'm going to hang on to... Actually, I like using shotguns generally with my constructor when I'm in here. Don't send help.
Here we go.
And I found some of the shotguns. See, it starts right over here every
Prepare
single
for
time.
an attack from the west.
Some of the shotguns are effective at killing trash, so I can run out and shoot them if I think it's safe to. And some of them are a little bit better at killing the bosses, so that's the idea. As they come through, miss monsters, I'll use the shotgun. Trash, I'll use this one. I don't level up my shotguns too much. Do a little bit with Raiders. Just got this one all the way up. 2. But I don't run Raider very often. Let's make the interesting. Yeah, we only have a minute left. Nobody's making it up anywhere. Let's go check out on this side. I know I was going to lose those lower ones. Yeah, they're already gone. I tried over twice, but the gas trap by itself is almost enough. They're PL70, so they're actually a lot higher than I thought they would be. Which means some of these things in PL50 traps are going to do very little damage to them. I guess it's fortunate this one is timed. Some of the later zones you'll see are also going to have my better traps. I think I am safe now because there's no smashers to even head up. Hey! That gets used. Good job. Anyways, I'm going to start heading up. Figure out how to get around my own smoke shield. And get ready. I put some launch pads all the way up top. What's over here? I think the next one will be... Okay. So it might be this one.
We have a break in the action.
Here we go.
Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the east.
Alright, so this one I just upgraded, so hopefully it's going to be okay. I had a lot of trouble with it 2 SSDs ago. They actually got all the way up through here. I only had traps out to about this point, where now I've added on a whole bunch of 82s in the very end. So they should drop down. Oh, that's actually going to be a little bit of a problem. I set that up for the other amp defense, whatever's way over there. Oh, shoot, propane. Go, 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 go.
Look out!
And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna set since they're there. I think I can set it here and be safe. Pick up. Yes. You try to set that. You want to set the base up at the same level that the husks are coming in when you're using heavy. His feel the base works best when they're at the same level.
Oh, I hate that guy! Hey, God! Hate you!
It works better when they're at the same level as the husk. So I try to get it down there. No, I'm not going to use defenders because they have propane tanks. I've got defender pads right up above here, and with the obliterator out in the store, now I can use sniper defenders. That strap's working over there. I can use sniper defenders pretty effectively, but you don't want them elevated. If they're elevated and shooting down, there's a good chance they will hit propane, and I have to be a little bit careful with this hydraulic shotgun too.
Look out! Just try it,
So we're doing pretty good down there. We're gonna be okay. That impact coming up. Is that on fire? That's great. Oh, that was neat. Yeah, I almost never see that. I almost never get close enough to actually check out what the launch pad does, but the launch pad actually did send it far. See, so you saw the launch pad because of the roof piece that I have up there. It actually launches the missiles back. And of course, they've changed decoys so that they won't our friends and smashers. This to be the main reason that I use the decoys. So the smashers who come in, I will kill them. Not so much anymore. fine. But alright, I'm gonna have to fix this for the rest of the SSDs that are here. I need to get a different disconnect.
Goodbye.
Easy. That's enough. I'm gonna have to look. I have no idea where those guys are coming from. Just not getting smashed.
We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon. Prepare
Right.
for an attack from
Now
the
this one is going to be hopefully much better defended. They're coming from A. And they're coming from the east. Alright, so I think I'll be okay here. I really improved this a lot. I've got a lot more stuff. I put this out another 2 tiles. With 82s up there, I put a whole bunch of ceiling traps up top. I put some darts over here. So they should not be making it through. I put these up to help out. I cleaned this up. This one I did not have a timeout room. Now I have one. And I had some random things here that didn't make any actual sense. So we'll see how many of them. See, they're barely even making it past those. You are going to see a few get up. Well, there's only one left. This is going to be really in fact, I'm going to get up. Get safe. No propane. So really nothing's going to get through. Hopefully this won't even use up a whole lot of my traps. Oh, I take it all back. And this guy can get through. This is our new friend. If I was smart, I'd be using the obliterator to kill him. Because that goes through his shield. Alright, 31 guys left. Not much going on here. This is right, guard. I think this is just back from our friends the Flingers.
I'm a walking catastrophe.
Thing I probably should have done was put up some more healing pads. I did not. Some ignorant.
Go!
We have a
I
break
think
in the
amp
action.
seed's next, yes. Alright, so last time.
Another wave coming soon.
Oh no.
Prepare
I'm
for
okay.
an attack from the south.
I just realized I don't have anything set up east. I don't think they come from that direction. There's a big cliff and everything. But I didn't really think that went through it at all. Weird thought to have right now. It's a little late. Alright, so I increased this one too. Before I only had 1 trap tunnel here. I actually set up a second one, which will hopefully catch. Yeah, see there were these over here, so they were lingering a little bit. This is the main trap tunnel. These are all 82s, these are all pretty good. Hopefully I get a few more in here. Just the dispersing things. Oh shoot. We got lobbers and no lobber shield. And these are the bad lobbers that not right. We got flingers too. Oh, and figures. Excellent. There's a whole bunch of that. So I've subscribed to the David Dean thought process and do a lobber shield, don't fight the lobbers. Just put up the shield and hope for the best. There's 177 enemies. They're going pretty quick. As long as I can set my base up completely.
My walls can't stop them!
Deal with them. When I deal with the lobbers, somehow they go a long way. Killed. Alright, and I'm okay with using some of these abilities right now because actually there's no propane. So let me set up quick. We got 107 left. Give her my obliterator. Max out count. And then in case there are still pistol.
Take her.
Yes. So he's really in there if Flinger stops trash up top. She's in there just to obliterate everything. And with her gun, she can shoot through walls. So she does a pretty good job at getting rid of anything on the other side. Again, as long as we don't get me, she's good. And she's at the same level as us, so even if there was propane, it's a pretty good chance she wouldn't get hit. Oh, hi. Oh man, it's even hard without it. Oh, of course he got below. See if he comes up. That was good. Alright. Nice and boring. That's why we like it. Now, so the final wave should come from over here. Actually, I'm going to go show that. Since we got 21 enemies left. This I had just walled off before. This is the one I had no idea they came from this direction. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that they would, but I literally had no idea. So I did this, both to help if they ever change things up and they go that way on the initial defense. And then I put this whole entire room together. Dynamos on one side, I got launchers on the other side, I got a final dynamo room. So it's just kind of a super room in terms of trying to get everything up. They should come straight up here and then start going this way, so I didn't bother putting anything there. Oh shoot. And they're not coming from this way, so I'm an idiot. Where are they coming from? Oh, whoa, they're coming from the same direction a second time. Oh, this is not good. Shoot. How much extra stuff do I have? What the heck? Coming from up top. Alright, so up top I added that timeout, or not timeout room, that trap tunnel up there. Shoot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit difficult, I think. Let's see, if they don't have propane, I think it'll be a little bit easier.
Sorry, buddy. Keep
and quick to handle this. At least it's a timed one and not a few hundred. But it looks like my defenders are doing well. This trap tunnel is doing fantastic. Nothing's getting out of there except smashers. Oh, there he is. He's up there.
come on now.
Great defense.
Smasher.
Alright, so, as is usually the case, smashers and propane are problems. Quick. Here, more. I just of my camp. That'll be good for this match. I'm sick. So I thought I really overbuilt. Clearly did not.
Smasher!
Not so fast.
I lost this wall. Okay. You think they'd want to turn?
Just try it, sluggers. My walls are strong.
Oh well. Looking like we're gonna be able to do this one. So a little bit of work to be done. I am definitely going to change this stuff. I want to be able to use them. Riot husks are apparently a difficult problem too. Mine against two is I lose every time, right? It's somebody somewhere. Okay. Alright, well that is it. Kind of a lousy defense, to be honest. But I made it. PL 70 enemies. Most of my traps were less than PL 82. If they ever figure out a way to let me just replace those easily, I'll upgrade the whole entire thing. I think the tunnels themselves were doing okay. This masher is just such a pain in the ass. You do want to see the results. Nice little chest. Me being 64, that means 70, not too big of a gap. But I wasn't really using a whole lot of abilities besides the fuel and the base, which, now that I think about it, I forgot to set my base in the last phrase. Awesome. I was just a little bit surprised over the fact that they came from that direction. I thought for sure they'd come from the other way. So I built all these wonderful trap tunnels that handled the other way, and they mixed it up. So I'll have to see if they keep on mixing it up as I go through the rest of those SSDs. I don't think I'm going to do any more for a while, at least until I get a little bit into Twine Peaks, which I have to be PL 70 in order to get there. But I think now that I've opened this up, at least that'll, I'm pretty sure, open up the rocket mission once I hit level 70, PO level, home base level, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it opens anything else up other than that. Oh, see, there it is. There's the rocket. I'm not going to go. I will wait. Unless there's something, they've got this thing coming up. Apparently, there's going to be, nice. There's going to be a new event in a couple weeks. They did say during the Scram event that I needed to get, I guess, as many levels and complete as many quests as I can. I have. I don't have any of the main quests left. I haven't for a while. Side quests, I still have plenty of those off. Ooh. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on doing all these things. I've done all the Cram event except for Let's Explore, which literally you have to play a certain number of missions to do. You can't speed that one up. But we'll see what they bring. If there's a reason for me to be in Twine for that event, then maybe I'll jump up. 64 going to Twine isn't too bad. But I think you do need to be PL 70 for the majority of the missions there. Obviously, if you go on the map, I can't. Well, I can do this one now. I just got a 64 the other night, so I can do this one now, which is nice. The 4 man, it's actually really nice. Got to. I wonder if that Stonefoot Crash is a leg. Usually, that's the only one where I can get a legendary hero. Most of the heroes underneath are epic. At least in Canny, all the way through back until like the 58s. Every once in a while you get one a little bit lower, but alright, I think that is it. Thank you for joining. Sorry it's a little discombobulated. That was a little more chaotic than I expected. Hopefully my next one goes a little smoother. My next one I might do with help. I like to do that for a couple rounds. Let the traps die out a little bit so that when I get to SSD 9 or 10. 10 I will definitely solo. 9 I might solo. I don't really care about the V-Bucks, but I do like it. I think that's one of the most challenging parts of this game. I think everybody should really solo as every SSD 6 and every SSD 10. Probably, yeah, the earlier SSDs as well. But the rest of them, it's nice to have help, especially when things go south. But you know, at this point, after this SSD, everything kind of stays the same. So it's just a matter of me improving my traps. You know, again, hopefully Epic figures out a way that can improve those without having to knock down 3,000 plus HP walls. But it is what it is. Thank you again for joining, and have a nice day.